Hello, hi. Sorry, guys. I'm always running here and there, and I'm just coming in. Hello, guys. Welcome to the live stream. Thank you for joining the live stream tonight, and thank you for waiting for me. Yes, I know these days my mind is everywhere. So even this live stream, I had to, I forgot to put an update in the group, and I just did just now. And thank you guys for waiting for me here. Yeah, I hope you are doing great. I'm here now. Yeah, I'm wearing a hat today because we are having hair situation here. I've been so busy even to take care of my hair, guys. So yeah, thank you for coming, Mawia. Let me try to do this live streaming Shona. Yeah, it's a request that has been. I was reminded by a lot of you kuti ita live ine Shona roda tinyatsodzwisisa. So nhasi regai ndimboona kuti tinozama zvipi tiite neshona live iyoyi. Thank you. I can see how you're still coming. Muri kuuya. That's nice. Zvinokudzwa. I'm so happy you are joining me nhasi. Yeah, I can see. And Sister Teresa, yes, hello. Thank you for coming. Bridget, how are you, my dear? Claire, how are you? Favorite Bridget, hi, sis, all the way from Ireland. Yes, thank you for coming to watch this live stream today. So I think that kuti we have some people who can't speak Shona. Guys, I was hoping to use Shona this live stream, but anyway, I want to accommodate all of you. So Nchango use English here, maybe here and there, and then get to Shona. But anyway, I will, yeah. I will try my best to use English and explain some of the things I want to talk about tonight in this live stream. Yeah, so yeah, based on the title, I think you've seen the title of this live, Kuti Nasi. We want to talk about the time for shipment, and also another thing we need to talk about is kuti update container redu papi in terms of consignment yedu kuti yakamira sei, and nekuema container randakataura kuti ndo ratiri kuda rinochipisa makosi edu rinova 40 HQ. That is the 40 HQ. That's the container that we are aiming at. So, okay, let me start by addressing the situation right now in terms of the consignment and where we at. Are we still gonna meet up the dates I was aiming for at the beginning of this? At the beginning of this, I stated that I was hoping that we could ship in the third week of January. So let me start pointing at that. With that time I was hoping for, it's unfortunate we are unable to meet it because the consignment that we have, the product that people are buying or have purchased, the order they purchased, some of them aren't able to be completed anytime soon. Some of them are actually going to be completed by the end of this year, of this month, and some early next month. So you find it has pushed the time I was looking at. And apart from that, the container is not full. The container is not full. I wouldn't want, or you guys, you wouldn't want the container to be shipped empty. We are trying to maximize and fill up the container so that it can, we can actually enjoy the cost. And shipping together will actually bring my costs lower. So if we are going to send the container empty, honestly it's gonna be expensive as well, because we are even paying for that empty space. Tineta share that empty space as well. So yeah, agree, Sim. Thank you so much for coming. So like I said about the container and the time, now I'm actually putting the date in January, that at least by mid-January or third week of January, before I travel, guys, we must ship. So if there are others that want to join, so we can fill up this container fast, I think the better. because the time we are going to put up to wait for the container to wait is based on the consignment that we have. So if you were hoping to buy to put your things in the container, yes, there's still space. That the truth, we still have space in this container. So if you want to buy some things, you want to add your things in this container, also get in touch with me. We see how much space we can cover of yours. Hold on. You want to Dakar? Okay, you can go and Dakar in the bedroom. Okay, so yeah, sorry guys, excuse, that's my son. He's doing his homework. China is so hard for kids. Even during the weekend, they still have to be doing homework, sending homework online. It's still hard. So yeah, so what I was saying, if there are some of you who are out there or who want to aid the consignment, who want to send things to Zimbabwe, by the way, this is the cheapest way. In fact, I think some people may not understand, and I also believe some people are waiting to see the outcome of this container. But to tell you the truth, you may be regretting once you realize container randandakamirira kuti rizare riya rakatoenda rikatosvika, and people are happy now. People are speaking highly of how their things were shipped, how they received their things. So for those that are waiting for the next container, guys, fill up this container and go, because what you are waiting for is still the same for next year or the container after. So if I were you, I'll just buy my things and put it in this container that we are waiting to fill up, because I have a lot of people coming and saying, okay, we are able to buy our stuff in the next year. We are able to buy the next container, which I want to believe that most people are waiting to see what happens to this container before they can decide whether they want to ship now or wait, or maybe forget about buying in China at all. So if that's what is keeping you waiting, my advice is just buy now and ship, because there is no difference. It's just the same. Only that if you ship now, if you put in this container, it's going to take you a lesser time than waiting for the next container, because as it is, shipping a container also depends on whether it's full or not, because if it's not full, we're gonna wait, we're gonna drag time. So if you are ready, just buy your things and put in this container and it can leave. Okay, so that was the update, because a lot of people, even the people who purchase their orders, a lot of people are asking, hey Rhoda, are you still going to meet up are you still going to ship in the last week of this month, or when are you going to ship? It's a question that a lot of you has been asking me. But to be honest, the actual date, Chairo Reguti, this is the fixed date for shipping. I don't have, it all comes down to whether the container is filled or not. If the container is filled, or what I've realized is the consignment that we have right now is actually enough to fill up a 20 feet, but the price or the costs are going to be a bit high, because the 20 feet carries less, and also when sharing it, it's going to be a bit higher than the one that we are aiming for. So I'm still calling out for y'all out there that let's aim for the 40 HQ. Its capacity is larger. It can carry a lot of things. So once we are sharing, which is a proposal I made, it's gonna be way cheaper for you. So guys, let's aim for the 40 feet. Really, let's aim for the 40 feet. That is the one that I'm sure we can actually enjoy. What I have been calling out for, we can actually enjoy it on a 40 feet. On a 20 feet, yes, we can, but not to that maximum that I was talking highly for. So yeah, that is the situation right now with the container. We are still buying aluminium. What I've noticed that this container is going to be full of aluminium doors and windows and wooden doors. Like I say, you see the video that I made in the past, and I was showing you the security doors in China, those with multiple locks and smart locks and stuff like that. That door, we are going to be shipping some of those doors to Zimbabwe. And again, those doors are my door anototora time to kumagadzira, because some of them are made of steel and stuff, and they are heavy duty doors. Those doors are really, really strong and very good. So those are the doors that I was told that no matter how I want to rush them, but I cannot rush them on those doors. I just have to wait. But they are doing their best to work on those doors. And fortunately, for the orders that I started getting from people out there, those doors were the first doors to be purchased and be paid for. And now we are in the third week, no, second week. No. Let me check. I think I'm forgetting the dates. Okay, but okay, we are in the third week of those doors being after they started production of those doors. So yeah, it's gonna take a bit longer. Hi, dear sister Tafazwa, connecting from. Oh, thank you so much, my brother, for joining this live. Thank you so much. In fact, I was about to text you because I found somebody who is interested in the same thing that you want. So probably we can talk about it later. Okay, so yeah. So what I was saying is those doors are security doors. For those who haven't watched those doors, the video about those doors, I will still recommend the video. I will put the link to that video under this live stream so you can understand the type of doors I'm talking about. And those are the doors that are actually taking time to be manufactured. Like I said, all these things are custom made. They are made according to your measurements. So it's your measurements that they need to make those things. Without it, you can't get the standard doors, because when you say standard in China, the standard, the height of the doors in China here also differs. They are really not standard. But I came to understand when I was getting most orders and people were saying, okay, I don't have the measurement, they're just standard doors, Zimbabwe standard doors. Now I come to realize that most doors in Zimbabwe, their height is 2.1. Actually, I didn't know about that, because for my doors, I actually had them custom made. I wanted high doors, so I had them custom made to suit my style and the design I wanted for the house. So I didn't understand when people used to say, okay, standard doors. I was like, when you say standard door, what actually do you mean by that? Because I was like, okay, what is that? Because for mine, I actually had the size I asked for. So I didn't understand what's the standard size for those in Zimbabwe. So yeah. So yeah, on that one, I think that's what I just wanted to come here and say. And we also have another good news. You remember last time I mentioned that to avoid costs and stuff like that, I didn't want to find a warehouse for us to store our goods or buy our goods slowly and store in the warehouse. And what I've realized also is, upon talking to the forwarding companies, they also told me that they can provide that service of warehouse, but it's a paid service. And if you want to reduce those service, those costs, we can start to send our things to the warehouse, like within. Make sure that we can store our things in the warehouse within like 2 weeks period, not longer period. So my proposal was for people who are buying on their own and want to ship with us is we now have the address. That's the good news. We now have the address for the warehouse, but we can't send the things to the warehouse like now. You buy today, you let them ship to the warehouse. It's going to attract a higher storage costs. If we keep the things in the warehouse for more than 2 weeks, it's going to be expensive. So we have, I know, I want to understand when some people are buying things on their own. You find that some are buying on Alibaba or some online platforms. They need the address when you are purchasing, right? Um, so what you need to do is, if you are buying on your own and you want the address for the warehouse, what I can do is I can give you the address, but you have to strictly tell the supplier that after you purchase the thing, they don't have to ship the thing immediately. They have to wait for your message to instruct them to send. When the time is right, you can tell them where and when to send, because the address they have already. If you don't say that, Chinese people will just finish and send, and they'll tell you they've sent already. In that case, it's something that you have to insist at the beginning of your order. When you are placing the order, you have to tell them that please do not send until I tell you, because although we have space, we have been given ahead to use the warehouse, but we were also told that we shouldn't use the warehouse and store our goods for more than 2 weeks before shipping. So I'm aiming, like, I can tell you when to start sending your things, so we can send all our things at the same time. And this way, it will reduce our costs when it comes to storage. For handling fee, it's on its own. So for storage, I know that it can be costly if we are not doing it smart enough. If we are just letting things be sent one by one, and then they end up staying there for 3 weeks or 4 weeks, that's a high cost. So you have to understand that if you buy your things and you let the supplier send it there, you're gonna attract a high cost, and you not have to come back to me and say, hey, Rhoda, but you gave me the address, why am I being charged? This is how it is. The warehouse is not mine, and I don't control their terms for storage in their warehouse. They told me that don't send your things before you are ready to ship. We can have the address to purchase the things, but we can ship our things to the address when we are now ready for shipping. So yeah, I'm gonna repeat that. Even when some of you come to ask for when you come to ask for the address, I'll still tell you, I'll still advise you not to ship your things before I give you a green light to do so. So yeah, I hope we will not have problems when it comes to that. Then the next thing I also want to talk about is, guys, I think most of you've watched a video I think I did post this video last Sunday, and I was doing a live stream also on that particular day. I've stated in that live stream that I made a video that I'm not really proud of. I was hoping that that video will not stay in the channel for long, but some people uh made me do that video, because on my channel it's always about positive vibes, encouraging each other, and having good stuff, talk about good stuff and progress and way forward. I do not want to talk about backward things. I do not want to talk about setbacks, because I always believe that if you work hard on something, something will come to pass. But anyway, there are people who still come and drive me crazy, and sometimes I really don't know what to say, but sometimes it really makes me mad that I want to reiterate and I want to address something. So if somebody was intending on doing or had intentions on doing the same thing, they will be advised as well and know ahead of time, and they can avoid doing stuff like that. So after, like, recently, it's like a daily thing. I have people who come and let me address some of the services I said I provide. I think there are people who still do not understand my calling for this group and making the group for shipping together, and the things that I've spoken about at the beginning. I'm gonna address it again. So guys, if you are here, you can also know, maybe it has escaped you, or it has skipped you. You didn't watch that video, you don't understand what I'm doing exactly. Okay, I'm just going to give it a brief introduction and tell you why I'm reintroducing this again. So, I live in China, and I'm building in Zimbabwe. And by building in Zimbabwe, I was sourcing for things for my house in Zimbabwe. Upon doing that, I realized that most stuff that I needed for the house was so expensive buying in Zimbabwe. So I live in China. I see and I know the price of the things in China. So upon realizing that what I was going to be using for my house, if I decide to be purchasing things in Zimbabwe, was going to be so hard. So I've decided to come back to China and start sourcing for those things that I needed and ship back to Zimbabwe. So upon starting that, I realized that buying this stuff in China is way cheaper but the setback was on shipping them to Zimbabwe. That's where I realized that it can be really costly, very expensive. And I've done so. I've shipped things back to Zimbabwe. And I've paid lots of money over the years sending things to Zimbabwe because I was doing it, buying space in the container, buying, shipping with forwarding companies and stuff like that. I've realized that I've used a lot of money over the years doing that. So nowadays, as I kept on doing that and buying stuff for my house, I've realized that I can actually start a better way of doing this. Hence, it can reduce my costs. By doing that, I decided to ship with others, which is a thing I started by shipping with others. I call for that and organize people who were interested in buying things here in China, and we decided to ship together, which was my idea. So upon doing that, I realized that, oh, the money I was now paying for my things when we were shipping together with others and sharing costs, it has reduced greatly. And I started to afford buying stuff in China and sending back home. So upon doing that, I created a group and used my platform, this YouTube platform, to call out for those interested parties, because I realized that the more the cheaper. If we are going to send the containers as a group of people and buy a bigger container and send our things, we're going to split the money in a very cheaper way. It's going to be the cost, the shipping, the freight costs are going to be way lesser for us, which was a big trouble for most people shipping to Zimbabwe. So upon doing that, I realized it reduced most of my costs as well when I started doing that. And other people I was shipping with were so happy and they welcomed the idea. So I never stopped. Then I use my platform to, because I know there are a lot of people building and living in other countries who are also interested in buying things from China but are unable to come to China to do so by themselves. So I offer myself to be out there to help when it comes to shipping. So at first I was just calling, if you have your own things, I don't know where you buy them, but you just want to cut the cost for freight, come together, let's ship together. It was not my position to buy for you guys. I never want to put myself in that position of buying things for people and help them ship. What I only wanted was to ship together so I can avoid a lot of trouble by sourcing and buying things for people, because I knew kuti ndopanobva kakutaura taura kakawanda from people. Some people will not understand the hardship or the challenges that comes when you do sourcing and stuff like that. So I didn't want to do that. But then after I started buying and shipping with others, I also realized that some people are really interested. They are interested in shipping together. The setback was where to buy the things now, or how to pay for things. And then I had kudzora moyo wangu ndikati, okay, I can now try my best to do this service for those who are unable to do that. And my own wish was to help people who were shipping with us so we continue to enjoy less shipping cost together. But I said, okay, because I realized at the beginning I was just helping to do it, but I realized that this is a process that takes much time, a lot of time, and is stressful. And I also have to use most of my resources to do that. I need to call, I need to go to places, I need to be in constant communication with the supplier about an order or somebody's order. So it actually started to drain me and take a lot of my time, whereas I'm not gaining anything out of it. I know people were very appreciative of that, but then I realized, okay, I have a job, I have a family, I have some things that I need to do. So I'm doing it for free. Even now I say, okay, because some people will not even give you a token of appreciation. I was like, okay, so maybe I can still help you, because my main aim is to ship together. It's not to buy for you, right? Or source for you. So I said, okay, I'm going to ask for a small fee for that, because I need to use my resources. I asked for a small fee to do that, right? And That small fee is like $80 for sourcing for you. And if you decide to buy and ship together, which was for my help, it will be a 5% of your total consignment, right? Your total buy and the total consignment. That will be my fee. But for sourcing, I didn't want to do that. Even buying, I didn't want to do that. But now I am helping. But there are still people who do not understand all that hardship, that you have sleepless nights, you don't have time for yourself, you just have to be working on those things. Some people don't understand, and they cannot understand that. They still feel like, you are you are just taking money from us. But honestly, if you understand what you go through when you're sourcing, because there are some things that you need to spend the whole day or even ask for outside help to source for those things, because they are hard things to find. It's really hard things to find. You need to go, I don't know, you need to go all out the way, even paying people to help you do that. We do that, and I'm doing that. If I am using my money to ask people to help me do that, who is at a loss here? So I ask for a small fee to do that, because your money will be going towards that. But some people will not understand. So that's when I started to help people to source for things. That was not my intention, because I'm not operating this as a business. I was just doing a collaboration. And I wanted people to understand that this is a collaboration, right? So when I asked for this course, there are still people who came. There are people who understand totally. There are people who understand that it's not easy, and they are even asking for my course. They even ask before even I tell them that you have to pay a certain fee. They ask for that. They ask, how much do I need to send you, Rhoda? Because I understand it takes much of your time, and it's not an easy task to do. We do understand that. And there comes another group of people who think, no, they don't need to pay for that. I have to do that for them, because I need them to ship with us. So I have to do those things for them for free. Those are the people that I fail to understand, and they fail to understand where I'm coming from, because in their mind they feel like China is like a tuck shop, where you just come out of your door and you get the thing they want. They don't consider your time. They don't consider the resources you are going to put in this. They don't consider anything that you are going to do towards sourcing. So they still feel like, what you are doing, or the money you are asking for, they can't pay for it. They are not okay with that. They don't want that. There are also some people who come to me and ask me, okay, if I pay you the sourcing fee and you can't find the thing that I want, are you going to pay my money back? They don't even understand that, okay, if I go and check for you, is still the money you are paying is still less than what I've used for that. They still want their money. They want their money back. If you can't find the thing, they want the guarantee that they will get their money back. But what about your effort that you took to go out? So for people like that, I just tell them before they even pay their money that I can't source for them, because it's a risky sourcing for them. I'm gonna invest my time and my resources, and they're gonna ask for their money back. And then I'll give you an example of what happened like last week. Somebody paid for the sourcing fee, and the product they wanted was a product that was really hard to find. It was a product that was really hard to find. I had to pay people to help me, go out of the way to help me. I paid the Chinese people to help me with that. But then I have a phone call coming. I Hold on, guys. I need to hang off this one. Hello. So there are people that I'm sorry, guys. So there are people that somebody who approached me last week and paid for the sourcing fee. I did search for the thing the lady wanted, and I actually had to pay people to help me source for that. And then it took me like 2 days to find the product that she wanted. For her, she had only given me a picture. That's all. I had to go out of my way to source for that. I had sleepless nights looking for that product until I found it, and I found the quotation and everything that the lady wanted. The quotation was from the manufacturer directly. I had to work on the translation of that thing and send to the lady. Upon giving to her, she told me that she was not going to be shipping with us. only what she wanted a service of me being a runner for her, but she want the service of being a runner for her at a cost that I am providing for people who are shipping with us, because I want to believe that people who are shipping with us are all for reducing costs, right? So she want me to be a runner. She want me to source, of which it's okay. She paid the sourcing fee and I found the product for her. And for those that I've sourced the things for out there, if there are some that are here, I don't do it in a way that you are forced to buy the things through me. If you feel like, okay, I found you the product that you want, I give you the quotation with the phone numbers, with the contacts of the supplier. So it's up to you whether you want me to buy your things on your behalf, or you don't want Rhoda to buy the things for you. You want to buy the things on your own, since you now have all the information you need. It's okay. You can do that. I'm not denying anybody to do so. But what I give you is your quotation. And the quotation comes with the phone numbers. You can verify, you can call, you can go ahead and do the purchases without me. I'm okay with that, because you paid for a service. I give you what you pay for. That's what I did for the lady. She paid for a service. I gave her the quotation with the phone numbers for the supply and stuff. And upon giving it to her, she told me that she wanted me to help her buy the things. After buying the things, she's not going to be shipping with us. I need to arrange the shipment of the things to her own agent. Now she's now using me. She want me to do this service for her for free. You understand, guys? She paid for the service of sourcing, and I did that. I want you to understand. And I gave her the things, the quotations and stuff like that. She was happy with the prices. She wanted to go ahead to purchase the things now. But then when it comes to this part, she wanted to use the 5% that I've spoken for people who are shipping with us. But the 5% is for the total consignment and the shipment, right? That the total consignment of your things, that will be the 5% you will pay me, right, for helping me. But this lady wanted that same service for the consignment that she's shipping with another shipper. So she wanted me to do all her groundwork running for her, for that reduce the cost, knowing that she's going to be shipping with others. She want to use me like that. So she called me. I sent her my request that, okay, you are not doing with me, right? You are not shipping with me. Now, the charge that I charge you for doing that is 15% of your total cost. 15% of your total cost is what I charge you to be your runner and send the things to your shipping agent, And when you say sending the things to the shipping agent, it's not like I'll just give the address to the manufacturer and send, the manufacturer will do it. I have to be following that 24/7. I have to get all the information that the agent is going to requesting from me. Her agent is going to request some information about the product, or will be asked of me, right? They'll ask me to work on that until her product is shipped out of China. So I failed to understand this lady really. And I was like, okay, if you can't pay that amount, if you can't pay for that service, then you are free to buy these things on your own, or you are free to find somebody in China to buy for you, because you already know where the things are and you are happy with the price, right? And this lady called me around 4 a.m. Guys, I was sleeping. She called me around 4 a.m. She started insulting me. She started telling me that I'm looking for money. The way I'm looking for money is not right. I'll reap what I will sow. She started threatening me in the middle of the guys. I really don't understand, and I don't know what I've wronged this woman. So when I'm making these videos, these are people that I'll be talking about. I don't know what I've wronged this woman, because she paid for a service of a sourcing fee, and I got her the things she wanted, and then she went on to come back and say that the quotation I gave her is not true, is fictitious. She don't even believe that the truth. She thinks I am conniving people money by doing so. And I was like, lady, what are you saying? Did you call? Did you find whoever? Because you said you have been buying things in China. Find the people who have been buying for you. Let them call. Let them confirm whether this thing is this a factory to manufacture this thing before you start insulting me. I can't provide the service that you want for free or for a fee that you want because you are not shipping in a group with us. That's not the arrangement. You want me to be a runner for you. That is totally different thing from what I'm arranging for the group. Of course, you came hidden behind, like you want to be shipping with us, right? So you can get the charges that I ask for people who are shipping with us. I ask them for that little fee for sourcing because I know we are still going to ship with us and I don't want to exhaust you. But this lady came hiding that way, like she pretend like she want to ship with us. Upon finding the things for her, that's when she shows me her true colors, that she was using me as a runner. Yeah, guys, you know, a runner, if you are finding your runner here in China, they cost an arm and a leg because these people, that's their job, that's what they do full time. So a runner will, first of all, the runner will go to the manufacturer, get the price, they add a certain amount on that price. If the thing is going to be sold for $10, a runner will tell you it's a $15. That's what they do, is what that's their job. And I understand because it takes time for them to go to different manufacturers to look for this thing. That's their job. But this woman, I think she understands that because, like she said, she told me that she has been buying things here in China and now she can't send money to China. She can only send to Zimbabwe and stuff like that. So for me, she understands she has been dealing with runners, so she found me that I'm calling for doing a good thing for other Zimbabweans there at a lower cost, and we want to ship together to ease the shipping cost. She found me that way, and she found me and she came hidden, like she want to be shipping with us, yet she had hidden agendas. So upon telling her that, okay, I realized that you want to use me as your runner, so what I'm charging you is just 15% of the thing that you want me to buy for you, and organize your shipping, sending to your agents and stuff like that, and be following up your shipment. This is the amount I'm going to be charging you. And that was something that made her angry, and then she started calling me and telling me names, and even telling me that the quotation I found for her is not true, the quotation is fictitious, is a lie. I'm just using people, and I'm taking money for of people's money. And I don't understand, because the people that I am helping right now, they can testify that everything is always clear. What I get from the manufacturer is what I give you guys. I don't put any markup. I want to repeat. I don't have any markup that I put on your quotations. I don't have any. What you get, you find that if you look at your quotation, their phone numbers, you can actually confirm the price. You can actually call the manufacturer and ask the price you are seeing on your quotation. They can tell you. I don't put any markup on that. I don't I don't need money zvekudaro. In my main aim, I have my own money to buy my own things, guys. For me, I always believe that doing things in a very clear way will always bless you. And I haven't started this business. I told you that, yes, it may be a future plan for me, but not now. It may be a future plan for me to run this as a business of helping people buy things here in China. Of course, maybe the cost will be high when I'm doing it full time. But at the moment, I am also benefiting, guys, because I'm shipping my things to Zimbabwe as well. So shipping with other people together is easing my cost, and I'm actually enjoying that. Why would I want to spoil that? Why would I want to tell you that a thing that is bought for $10 is costing you $15? Why would I want to do that? Because I also notice that everybody who is buying things and ship with us is not somebody who is doing for business. These are people who are buying for own use. I understand. Marino Rwadza Kunzoko, guys, I don't want to lie. Marino Rwadza, and I understand that. So for a person to just wake up and start calling me names, Rwadza sometimes. Rwadza. So sometimes I ask myself, why am I putting myself through this? My husband asked me, why are you crying? Why you ask for this? Now people are treating you this way. It's for your own core. Why are you doing that? Why, if it's stressing you, is anyone forcing you to do that? I'm like, okay, I'm doing this because it's something that is helping me as well. That's why I've started this. But some people will not understand it. Will not understand it. They just feel like, okay, you live in China, you have to do that. I told this lady, thank you so much for all what you are saying, and I hope things go on well with her, and I never want to deal with her. I never ever, even if she comes back to her senses and approach me to help her again, I'm not gonna do that, guys. And I was hurt. Okay, I had 2 days, and all day I'm at work, I'm only thinking about her order. I'm even paying some Chinese people to help me look for this until I got the best price for her. Then she came back and say, this is not true. I don't even trust your quotation. I feel is true. Yet there are every resource there for her to confirm it. Guys, so I'm disappointed with a lot of people sometimes, what is really going on. I'm really disappointed with that, especially that lady akabato so this itakuti ndibva ndatopera simba kuti honestly munhu anotokumukira achigokutaurira mashoko anorwadza kudaro, uchakatorara wotomutsirwa kunzi why uda kundichaja mari iyoyo, why pa list rawakandipa iwewe rakataura kuti 5%, so why are you talking of 15%? Mari iyoyo iri kubva kupi? And I have to explain, no, you are not shipping with us. That is for someone I'm going to be shipping with. They are going to be paying 5% of their total consignment. So it's totally different with you. Iwe uri kuda kuti ndigofollowa order yako ndigokuendesera kuna shipping agent, forwarding agent wako iwewe, anditi noti kushipa nesu kanzi wakuda, you are forcing me. I don't want to ship with you. Why are you forcing me? I'm not forcing you to ship with me. I am really not forcing you to ship with you, with us, But the thing is, wakauya iwewe uchiwanda kunge uruda kushipa nesu so that you get the services for people that are going to ship with us. Wakauya wakawanda. Why you didn't tell me from the onset kuti you want me to be your runner? I would have referred you to the runners, or I would have charged you the runners fees. And knowing kuti no, you have nothing to do with our container, you have nothing to do with what we are aiming for here. You just want to waste my time for things that are not benefiting our group. And you would have told me, I would have kicked you out. I would have told you the things. Since ari munhu anogara achitenga munomuka, munhu anoto understand maprice iwaya andiri kutaura kuti anodhila nemarana, and she knows. But she found me as a scapegoat kuti akatoona kuti uku ndokuri soft, I can cheat. She is a cheat. She actually pushed me to do things for her at a price that she shouldn't get, because she's not part of the group that I have started of shipping together. But aida kuwana maservices iwayo semuno ari kuda kushipa nesu yet achinyatsoziva kuti haasi. So guys, these are some of the setbacks that I find. Even I've started something very nice, but these are some of the problems I'm meeting. I'm meeting difficult people. I'm meeting people who do not understand. But I want to say, for those that I'm working with and the orders I'm working with, guys, I'm blessed to have those people. I'm blessed because those are people that from day one, these are people that are actually giving me the energy to do the most for them, because they are not troublemakers. They actually know what they want and they understand all this hardship that comes. There are people who are very appreciative, and I'm quite happy working with the people I'm working with. There are people who are understanding. They are really understanding. That's all I want to say. They are understanding. And so far, I don't have any problem with any order that I'm working for. I don't have any problem with the people that I am working with, So having people that are stray dogs that will come and cause these conflicts, they are there. Variko we are, and that's not a lie. That's what prompted me in making the video last week, the last Sunday video. I was made to make that video because of people like that. Yeah. Sorry, guys, I have to mention this again, but I just wanted you to know where it came from, because some people were like, Rhoda, today, what was it about? We always know you laughing and smiling, and just being a positive person and talking about this thing. But to be honest, guys, it's a hard thing that I've started, and it's very stressful. But because of the positivity of people that I'm working with, it makes it lighter, honestly. Because you imagine, unengo uri class, so I'm a teacher. Maybe if my job was an office job, zvaita nani, because unombonge uchitombotasa phone yako kana kuti you deal with everything on the computer uchimultitask out pacomputer handiti. But I'm a teacher. Sometimes unoona mamessage ari kubva kuna supplier akawanda, supplier ada kuconfirma order iyoyo kuti color madoo side chichi manufacturer anobvunza izvozvo, like kune vamwe vari kuda akaita kunge maswinging doors aya, nevamwe vari kugadzirisa mafolding doors aya. So supplier sometimes anenge achida kuziva kuti riri kuopendera kuside kupi, riri kuopendera inside or out. So supplier anongotosenda message ipapo paangofungira handiti. Apa unenge uri muclass apa iye anenge akamira ukaita 10 minutes usina kuresponda, unoona mamessage akuramba achipinda, because ivo vanenge vachida kutoconfirma neproduction yavo, team yavo, kuti maybe message inenge yakabva kuproduction kuti we are now making these doors, we need this information right now. Anditi apa roda anenge ari muclass guys, it's not easy. Roda anenge ari muclass ipapo message yotanga kupinda, ufoti maybe class yangu inenge ichipera in 20 minutes time, ndobva ndazoresponda, woona mamessage akuramba achipinda, you know, because we use the smartwatch mamessage anenge uchimaona pawatch zvinotodhiraivha kana attention yako chaiyo uri muclass, vana vanotoona kuti teacher vane zvavakufunga, because iwo unenge uchiona message iripinda, now please tell me now sister, you know my Chinese no, my sister kana kuti boss, tell me now, we are waiting. So sometimes unotomboona kuti guys, nditori kutooperator under pressure imwe iya inenge yakati itori serious, munoziva unenge uchiti multitask apa, isusu basa redu rinotoda kuva concentration yavo, and you have to be fully there to be able to, you know, ndiri teacher, so I have to teach by speaking, ndeifanira kunge ndichitaura. So pfungwa dzangu manje kana dzakuti dziri kufunga kuti okay, ningirikini manufacturer ari kundinetsa kana kuti message yake ari kuti reply now ndeyechinyiyo, pfungwa dzangu dzakufunga izvozvo, apa ndiri kufanira kunge ndichitaura muclass. So guys, these are the challenges that I face. Sometimes I wake up, because nema time difference at night, sometimes I wake up maybe some of you munema orders, unenge warealize kuti pane error yakaitika, I need to rectify that error, unenge utoropa rush apa ndiri kumuka phone yangu inenge ine mamessages andosvika kana kuma50 chaiko, handiri ese anenge achida kureply. Apa I'm a mother handiti ndiri mai, mwana wangu anenge ada kugadzirwa kuenda kuchikoro, ini ndinoda kuenda kubasa, we are behind time, we want to get ready. Apa unenge uine mamessage 20 or 50 ada kurespondwa, everyone anenge achida maanswer. So guys, ndoyandoti ndoimwe pressure yacho yekuti unongofanira kunge uchitongori munhu uye anenge ari in good mood handiti, in good spirits, so you can handle that pressure with precision. Zvekuzoti kumwe anenge akumukirira na5 am kukufonera achikutuka achikuudza mashoko anorwadza, guys, zvinenge zvakaoma. Apa uchiziva kuti uda concentration, uri kuenda kubasa, uri kuda kufollowa maorders evamwe, uri kuda kucheka zvakati, apa watotangirwa day rako on a very bad note, watotanga nekuthreatenwa nekuudzwa mabad wishes and stuff like that. Munoziva zvimwe zvinhu zvinotorwadza futi, so that unozoti arega ndimbozviadresa iri muvideo, so that maybe I'll let things out kuti vanhu vanyatso understand, vakaita come across that, they will understand kuti okay, this lady, where is she coming from, why is she shouting at us like this, because those zvimwe zvandinenge ndichisangana nazvo and I need to address it. So I always, like these days, with the pressure I have pertaining the orders, and sometimes unongochiti kana lunch break chaiyo anongoti maybe kana lunch yazosvika, I'll try to go home and just take a 30 minutes nap to cover up the time here and deprive yekurara or what. I'm going to bed very late because our time differences. Kana nchida kucommunicate with some of you, I have to wait longer. I have to go to bed late so we can communicate and it. But the next day I have to wake up early because ndechida kuenda kubasa. So sometimes okay, when my lunch break comes, I may take a 30 minutes nap or an hour nap, ndomboita kuti time dziya dzandanchidzideprive ndimbova enough rest time. But sometimes unotozoona kuti unenge usitorina kana 10 minutes or 30 minutes dzacho dzekuresta, because pa lunch time paya ndo yauchada kutora time iya kuti unge uchienda kubank kunotora some of the transfers that are being made by some of you ekuti ubhadhare maorders avo ukadrega futi manufacturer hatange order kana isina kubhadharwa at least 30% or 50% of it. Saka unenge uchitoona kuti okay kuti ndimhanyisane nezvinhu izvi kuti time dzacho dzibalance. I'm depriving myself my lunch time. Sometimes handitodye lunch chaiyo ndinofanira kuenda kubank, whereas mabank ekuno kuchina a bank visit is the most cumbersome thing because as a foreigner uchishandisa passport unototora gore rese urimo vachiita work on your transfers because zviri muenglish handiti passport yako is in english. Unotoona moto. Guys, it's only a person who have been into China who can understand when it comes to these things. So it's not easy. So the thing that makes me go on, right, that can keep me going on is having a positive vibe, having a positive mind, and and having good conversations with people who are making their orders. And those are some of the things that can give me the energy, because guys, I know kuti I've promised you kuti zvinhu zvakachipa kuno uye the methods yandiri kutaura is going to be a cheaper method for us to ship together. And so to prove this, I'm trying to work very hard to make this dream come through. I'm working so hard. So nenchitirega ndimhanye ndiende ndinotora mari idzi ndibhadhare izvi ndifollowe order iyi ndipe correct measurements. Zvakafanana kuti kana ndichitaura neorder 1 chaiyo na supplier, let's say ndaita quotation and some of you want the quotation they want to buy, you want to buy the thing that you have seen on the quotation, right? For me, kana place an order, guys, that's the most stressful part, because kana place an order kuti ndakuibhadhara order yemuni takufanirwa kuita back again kutarisa that quotation again ndichiconfirma even nemi. I think some of you can actually testify for me kuti we have been going through that process yekuti kana order taibhadhara takuchitarisa again one by one kuti tione kuti measurements are correct here. Is the style that you ask for, is it the actual style that is the one that we are paying for? Or is the color the one that you actually want? Is the thing that you say you want in the quotation, are they still the same now that we are going to pay for the order? So we go through it again one by one. Tozoti kana ndaenda kuna supplier wacho, guys, I wish I can send you my whole conversation about one order. One order, chayo, we need to spend at least in total, I can say in total, we can totalize 8 hours on one order, because that order, it may take us a week, and on daily basis we may talk at least an hour about it. Typing and responding, checking, confirming, kusvika tazoti ukaona manufacturer akuzondipa manje receipt yepaquotation yako kuti paid mari yakati, or paid in full, or paid a certain percent, zvakutoreva kuti tatoigrila migirikini inonzichi tatonyatsoitarisisa chaizvo order yako iyoyo, tatoigrila, taigarira pasi, yatomboita madays ichiconfirmwa order yo kusvikira azoti okay ukazoona ndakusendera receipt yako kuti ari kutaura kuti areceipt mari yawasenda iyaya, zvinoreva kuti order yako tinenge tatomboigara. That's why you find that most of you don't get your receipt the moment that I send your order or you pay for it. Ndinokuudza kuti production akusenda to production, but akusenda to production yacho iyoyo tinotombozoigarira futizve kusvika ndazopiwa receipt yako. So you find kuti it takes maybe 3 days or so to get your receipt of funds that yavanenge vatambira, because vanenge vakuda kuconfirma kuti zveshuwa here ndizvo zveshuwa izvi, because once the thing has been made, there are no corrections that will be done on it. It will be hard for them to now go to the production part or the factory part now kusay kuti order iya chimboiti hautai chimboi rectify again pane pakutoneta. So these are some of the things. Sorry guys, I'm just talking and not looking at the comments. Yeah, from Claire Envy. Oh, sorry. Yeah, you started on this, I think, when I was talking about the lady, right? Say, oh no, guys, let's not use each other like that. That's true. I told you, let's not use each other like that. That lady would have been on my blog. That lady would have been on my blog list. Yes, I don't usually block people, but I just tell them the truth. I told you I will not be helping her. even if she comes to her senses and realize that what I'm telling her, even the money that I ask her to pay for that service is still very low than the runners that are doing it full time here. Even if she realized that the price that I'm asking for is low, I'm still not going to help her. She has to find another person. That's when she came back to me and told me that the quotation, I don't even believe that the quotation you gave me is the truth. For me, I was like, okay, I can never do conniving business of taking your money, your quotation money, and you think you have given me. I'm receiving a lot of money from people who are placing their orders. Yet she sent me $80, and that the $80 she is actually giving me sleepless nights with. That's the $80 that she is actually threatening me on. So I was like, lady, I cannot help you. Even the money that she wanted to go ahead and buy, I told her, you don't need to pay it to me. I can get the company account, you direct it to them, but you still need to pay me this amount, because I'm going to be the one who is going to follow up that order. I'm the one who's going to send it to your shipping agent. I'm going to be following it until that shipment leaves China. Your agent will be on my back about it. I know that. I've done that. I've always done that. That when you send things to the forwarding agent, until that thing is in the container, that's when they will stop talking to you. Before then, they'll ask you what material, what is it made of. One day they can just wake up and ask you a very big conversation about the product that you have sent to them. So I understand also the problem that comes with that. So yes, that's the lady. So let's look. MBK. Hey there, Rhoda. Thank you for all your hard work. I email you for sourcing and I look forward for hearing back from you. Thanks. Okay, that's fine. I'll check your email and we can speak from there. So, guys, this was that through Israel. But when you are telling some people out there, they actually do not understand and they still feel like that marriage that marriage. I think what I'm doing, guys, for you, like I'm saying, what I'm doing, if I was a runner, honestly, the help I'm giving is just for nothing. I'm not giving any. The help I'm giving is not even tallying with even the quotation fees, or even the 5% I'll charge. It doesn't even tally with that. It's not even enough for that. So that's the language I learned from Zimbabwe. And I'm working on my project and I go to work every day. And then maybe I would stop going to my job and be a full-time runner and be getting all those charges that the runners make for people that they are buying from them, because they understand that, okay, if they are going to do that for you, you still do not complain, because you are going to be saving a lot. If you were to come to China to travel, you need plane ticket, you need a hotel cost, you're gonna spend a lot of money. So the runners calculate all that and they understand and they charge you an arm and they like. But still, for people who are out there, they'll still take them, because they realize even the runner is asking a lot is still better than them coming to China. Because when they come to China, they still need those people again to take them to factories, because on their own, when they come here, you don't know where to find the place. You don't speak the language. It's still hard to communicate, even make those bargains. But the runners have mastered all that art. That's their business. That's what they do. So that lady, she knows that. And upon her realizing that I've caught her act of wanting to use me, she changed her way. Now she start to accuse me. So yeah, it happens when it comes to this. Like I said, I also had somebody who approached me and told me that, okay, if you don't find these things, are you going to retain my money? I also told the person there and there that, you know what, I think I'm not the one for you to source things for you, because I realized this is a problem. It is a problem. They don't even understand that you put your time in there. What they want is for you to send them and then the person went on to come back to me and tell me that, oh, the link I sent you, it looks like it's a scam. It's like this. It's like this. For me, I don't help people like that. If you are somebody who has so many requests and so many kuti uri kuda kutsvagirwa chinhu but uri kuuya nemaconditions akawanda, I am not the one for you, because what I'm doing right now, it needs me to be in good mood. It needs me to keep a positive mind and work with those who are willing to be helped. But for people with so many conditions, I want to believe that your conditions actually befit you to be the one to come to China and source things according to the way you want them to be done, because no one can do exactly like what other people's can meet other people's expectations like that. Yeah, ukatoona uchitopiwa ma-conditions pachiri pakunzi nditsvagire chakati wopiwa murabaraba wema-conditions, ibva watogarira kure. Because for me, I do not handle that. I do not, because those again are the people that wavatsvagira ma-quotations ayaka vanouya vokudza kuti I don't want this quotation, tsvagazve imwe. You can be working for those people non-stop. So kungogara watongoti to those people, no, ina hangu handikwanise. Kana mazowana muchida kushipa nesu, aiwa pakanaka, we can welcome you. Kana mawana, kana matenga kwamune mawana ikoko, mochidi motochishipa nemi. Because vanhu ivavo vanenge vachitozokunetsa mangwana, inenge itori problem, is a reflection. So going ahead with people like that is a no for me, because vanenge vatondiratidza ma red flags, you know. So nongogarira kure. Guys, I think today I've spoken so much. Ndatorebesa live ino yatozosvika ku 1 hour. Inini ndakangoema for 30 minutes because ndakambotukwa zvekumasuroko about iyo nyaya yekuti ma-live stream anoreba kusvika kuma 1 hour 30 minutes or something. Nevaya vanenge vakuzouya vachida kuita replay, vaya zvinozovatorera time yakakura stereke kuti vazoita catch up vachizwa kuti what have you spoken about. Saka iyi live yatopfuurisisa time yandaifanirwa kunge ndatosvika. So guys, I think for now the main purpose of this live today was an update of when will the container leave for Zimbabwe. So yes guys, the update was this container is not full yet. The production of the things that are going to be in this container are still not ready as yet. So for now, hapana order yatianzi yapera. All orders are still under production. So panotangama order kunzi apera, which I'm expecting kuti wiki ratiri most of the orders are gonna be completed. But I'm not going to make them delivered to the warehouse because we don't want to incur a lot of shipping costs. So for now, I'm gonna be taking more orders for those that want. Now, we are aiming, of which I still have to sit down, guys, and talk with the people who have placed their orders about this. Those people that already bought their things for this container. What should we do if they want us to wait for a 40 HQ? Tinomirira to Zadza 40 HQ, because yes, there are still people out there who are willing to buy. Some people are buying by themselves, and the things will be shipped to the warehouse where we'll be shipping together when it's time. So ndichiri kutocalculate kuti taane ma-CBM akamira sei, kana ma-CBM eda akwana ekuti akupinda mu40 feet, guys, container rinoenda munogona kutouya ndichitokuitirai live. And my for this container, I am going to be present when it's being loaded, because dinema shipping mark atichange tichizoisa pama-products eda aya achadzinge achizotigaidha kuti tizive kuti izvi ndezvani. Since we are many of us vari kupinda mucontainer umu, I have to be there when the container is going to be loaded. And also there are some certificates that we need to be done before the container leaves China. I have to be there. So muchazenge zvemondiona ndichikuratidza container richilodwa. This time ndinenge ndiripo and tinenge tiri live container richilodwa, muchiona zveshuwa kuti izvo mamark tichiisa pama-products sezvazviri, tichiwana ma-certificates edu anoda kuapplywa tiri muno, kuti tisazosangane nemaproblem ekunzi tinofainiswa zvasvika kubhodha uku kunzi zvauya zvisina certificate rakati rinodiwa. Tichazenge tichiunganidza everything that is required for the container, and yeah, our shipment will begin. So guys, don't worry, and and a lot of people are quite happy, and myself, I can applaud myself for starting this group, honestly, shipping together, because I know it's going to be benefiting a lot of people. For me, I have been threatened by people who are doing this business. rekushipa zvinhu izvi at high costs, vachitengera zvinhu nema-high costs, itori business ravo. I have been threatened, but I am not moved, guys. There is competition in every industry. Inini competition yangu iri pakuti munhu ngaave nevalue for zvinhu zvaari kutenga, uye vanhu ngavasatya kutenga zvinhu vachitya kuti mashipping costs anodhura kana chinyi chinodhura. Yet mamwe makosi avanenge vachizanamurwa navo nevanhu vaya vanenge vachitoita business, kana iwo maprice ekutenga zvinhu vanhu vanenge vachifunga kuti zvinhu zvinodhura stereki because marana anenge achiedhera maprice avo pamusoro. So inini ndiri there for the people because I'm one of the people. I'm building in Zimbabwe. I want to other people to benefit from that cause. So izvo zvekuya ndichichidzirwa kana ndichisenderwa message, if there are others watching right now who have a bad intention kana kuti vatoriwo ma-competitors, I'm not competing with you. I'm helping people with genuine services. That's all. So kana muri kutorerwa business renyu, I don't know where I'm taking your business because I don't have anybody who came here and claim kuti ndiri kubva kwakati ndazouya kuzoshipa nemi because ndandichibirwa kwakati. I don't have people like that. People who are shipping with me are just like me, are people who are buying things for self-use and stuff. So guys, that's just my purpose, and I hope you pray for the success of our group and the success of our shipment. So guys, thank you so much for joining the live stream today, and we hope to have another live stream next Saturday, as I have dedicated Saturdays for live streaming. So yes, munotowana tiri pano, same time, same but I'm not saying that my channel won't have videos. Of course, I'm still updating you guys on my project, my house. It's the reason why the channel was started, right? So yes, that update is still there. I still update you on the house. These are some of the videos that comes midweek or Sundays or any day of the week. But Saturdays are just left for container updates, shipping updates, the group updates. I just left them for live streaming on Saturdays. So if you are also somebody who is interested in knowing my progress concerning the construction of my house, you can also check videos on Sundays. That's tomorrow, and sometimes I also upload on Wednesdays. So it's mostly Wednesdays and Sundays for the updates of the house and just general lifestyle and other videos that are not about shipping. You can check that during the weekdays. So guys, I see some of you are joining me. Please guys, like the live stream also. Hi Rhoda, do you still have capacity for orders? Yes, I see you just came and joined a bit late, right? Yes, the container is still there. We still have space. So bring your orders, y'all. So if you want to buy things on the to fill up the container, just get a hold of me, send your email. If you are part of my group, I mean the WeChat group, the WhatsApp group, and if you're not, just send me an email. So yeah, you can let me put my email address here before I go, guys, so you can see. This is my email address, Rhoda Jang. Okay, let me add my email address at gmail.com. I forgot. I should have done that way when I started this live stream. I should have just highlighted. Okay, this is my email address. So if you want to ship things, we still have space and we still have time. So, and we are waiting for some people like you to buy your stuff so this container can be full. Yeah, we need this container to be full, and we want to enjoy the maximum reduce the prices for shipment costs, for freight costs to Zimbabwe. So guys, yes, we are still waiting for you. I'm still waiting for you. Y'all come with your orders, and let's do this. Let's do this. We need to fill this container. So thank you. If you're just joining me, yes, we were talking about the container, and the time that we expect the container to leave is when the container is full, and the orders are still under production that some of y'all have purchased already. They're still under production, and I'm still waiting for yours. If you want something in China, get in hold with me. If you want to be included in this upcoming shipment, just let me know so we can buy your thing ASAP, and let's try to fill this container. The faster we do, the faster the container leaves. We want the container to be full. By the way, we are aiming for a 40 HQ, the largest, the biggest one, so we can enjoy the lesser shipping costs when it comes to shipping to Zimbabwe. So yes, get hold of me, send me an email. I can add you to on WhatsApp. Send me an email and your phone number. I add you on WhatsApp. We talk there, and yeah, we can get started on your orders as well. So guys, thank you so much for coming to the live stream tonight, and it has been a blessing having you all the way. I know some of you've started at the beginning of the live until now, you're still here. Thank you for blessing me with your presence. Thank you for coming and the encouragement you gave to me for doing this. And I want to pray that we are in this together, and I want to pray that we will see the success of this, and it's going to be a good thing. And yeah, I know you are enjoying it. You're going to be happy about it. You're going to have testimonies. And in the future, we're going to be doing live stream with all of you joining, and we can talk and you can give your testimonies on how you have enjoyed, how you have benefited from this group and shipping together. Guys, thank you so much for coming tonight. It's goodbye on my end. It's night right now, and it's about time to go to bed as well. So thank you for joining. I'll see you in the next live stream. Meanwhile, you can watch other videos in the channel, and yeah, like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye, guys. Thank you. Have a good night. Have a good day. Oh, it's good morning. It's good afternoon where you are. Goodbye for now. Bye.